Alright, let's talk about two tiny little words that cause some seriously big headaches. There and there. I know they sound exactly the same, but they are completely different. And I promise, by the end of this quick explainer, you're going to know exactly when to use each one for good. You've seen this mix-up everywhere, haven't you? Maybe you've even been typing an email and just paused, wondering, wait, which one is it? It's an incredibly common mistake, so if you've ever felt confused, trust me, you are not alone.
But here's the good news. We're going to make this super simple. We're just going to break it down into a few easy, memorable rules that will make the difference totally clear.
Okay, so let's kick things off with there. Now, this is the tricky one, and that's because it's a real multitasker. It actually has 4 different jobs it can do in a sentence, which is probably why it's so easy to get mixed up. So, there's juggling 4 different things. It can introduce a brand new subject, it can show a location, it shows up in a bunch of common phrases, and it even teams up with other verbs. Let's just tackle them one by one. So, its first job? To introduce a subject. Whenever you see there at the start of a sentence, and it's followed by a verb like is or are or was, it's really just a simple way of saying, hey, this thing exists, or hey, this is happening. For example, there is a cat on the wall. All that does is tell us the cat exists, right? Or there are 10 students in the class. It works for the past too, like there was a loud noise. And even the future, there will be a meeting. See? It's all about introducing a new idea into the sentence. Okay, job number 2. This is probably the one you know best. There is used to point to a place. It's really that simple. If something is close to me, I say here. If it's farther away, I say there. It's just the opposite of here. And you see this in action all the time. The book is there, points to its location. I went there yesterday refers to a place I visited. And if you say he is sitting over there, you're pointing your friend to a specific spot. Every single one of these answers the question, where? Now for job number 3, which is a little different. There is a totally fixed part of a lot of common English expressions. For these, the best thing to do is not to overthink it, but just to learn the whole phrase as one single chunk. And you can see just how common these are. You know, when you hand someone a pen, you might say, there you go. Or when you finally find your lost keys, you might yell, ah, there it is. These are just set pieces of language where there is a totally essential ingredient. And for its final job, number 4, there loves to partner up with helping verbs. I'm talking about words like will, can, should, or may. When they team up, they're usually talking about possibilities or making predictions about what might happen. So, when we're predicting the weather, we say there will be rain. When we're making a pretty good guess, we might say there should be some water left. And when we're warning someone, there can be problems. In every case, there is just working with that helping verb to set the whole scene. Okay, deep breath. We made it through the 4 jobs of there. Now for the easy part. Let's look at there, which, thankfully, is so much simpler. It only has one job. That's it. Just one. And that one job is to show ownership. There is all about possession. It always tells you that something belongs to a group of people or things. It answers one simple question. Whose is it? So look at this sentence. You just have to ask the question, whose house is it? The answer, it's their house. It belongs to them. There's just showing us who owns the house. Let's do another one. The students forgot their books. Whose books are we talking about? The students' books. Their books. See? There just comes right before the thing to show who owns it. That is its only job in the entire English language. So, we've seen the 4 jobs of there and the one single job of there. Now let's put them head to head for a final, super clear comparison. This is the part where it's all going to click into place. So here is the bottom line. There is about existence or location. There is always about ownership. The ultimate test is just to ask yourself, whose? If the answer has to do with owning something, you need THEIR. Think about it. Whose car is that? Oh, it's their car. But where's the car? The car is over there. See the difference? It's huge. And you know what? Here's a fantastic little trick to remember it forever. Look at the word there. It has the letter I right in it. Just imagine that I is a little person, and that little person owns something. So there is always the one for possession. And that is it. You now have all the tools you need to tell there and there apart every single time. It's just about recognizing the job the word is doing in the sentence. So what other common English words trip you up sometimes? Keep asking those questions and keep on learning.